Well, it's been more than 20 years in the making, according to filmmaker Paul Thomas Anderson. It's been more than 2 decades since he came up with the original premise that you'll now see on screen today. And one battle after another, as you say, really does have a stellar cast. We've got Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, Regina Hall, and of course, Leonardo DiCaprio, who plays Bob, this revolutionary living off-grid, and he's now forced to face his arch nemesis after his daughter goes missing. Overall, the film, it's part political satire, part black comedy, part action blockbuster. And I spoke to Leonardo DiCaprio earlier this evening to find out what it was like weaving all of those themes into just one film.
Well, you know, it's Paul Thomas Anderson's a visionary of our time. He's one of the seminal directors of my generation, and this is his masterful sort of epic. I mean, he's done a lot of incredible films, but this film, he's weaving so many different layers. So it's a political satire, it's got comedy, it's got action, and he really went for it. It's been a 20-year process for him in writing this film, and you can see it up on screen. There's just so many layers to the film.
And it's very politically charged. Do you think it echoes today's society or holds a mirror up to some of the issues we're facing?
Yeah, absolutely, but without making it feel like medicine. You know what I mean? I don't think there's a political agenda that Paul had in making this movie, but it's exactly what you said. I think he's holding a mirror up to society and talking about, you know, the divisiveness in our culture, the fact that, you know, there's so much polarity and ultimately trying to find the humanity in all that in the central characters. So I don't want to say the film has a message, but there's certainly a very interesting undercurrent about extremism.
And given how political it is, do you worry about the reaction, or how do you think the reaction what will it be like?
It's about people at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's what he does so well. He creates characters that are, I'm a flawed protagonist, and you relate to them and their struggles, and that's not an easy thing to do.
And any Robert Redford tribute?
He was an absolute legend, and it was a horrible loss. Not only was he a great actor and did incredible political films back, All the President's Men, films like that. I mean, he was an incredible environmentalist too. His work with the NRDC, he was a hero to a lot of us, so it's a great loss.
Cool. Well, you just had a tribute there to one of Hollywood's greatest actors, Robert Redford, who died earlier today. In fact, a lot of the cast are paying tribute to him tonight in one way or another. Now, starring alongside Leonardo DiCaprio is Benicio del Toro. And when I spoke to him earlier today, he said he's admired his co-star's work for decades, but has never had the chance to work with him until now. And he was very excited about it.
Oh, it's a blast. You know, I think, you know, Leo and I, we kind of like, if Hollywood was a college or a university, we're from the same class. So I've met him many times in the hallways and in the parks, you know, and finally we get a chance to work together. He's one of those actors I've admired over the years, always wanted to work with him, so it was a dream come true, and it was a lot of fun. He's very funny.
And
he's very funny in the movie.
The film is very politically charged. Do you think it holds up a mirror to our society or echoes any issues that we're facing today?
Yeah, I think it's a movie that it's of its time. It's a movie that it's on its time. I think Paul Thomas Anderson, the director, did a terrific job of making a movie that says something about its time, but at the same time, it's entertaining and it's a lot of fun, and it's got heart. You know?
And Robert Redford obviously died earlier today. What do you think his legacy will be?
Oh, he's a legend. It's very sad, and I send my condolences to his family and all the fans out there. But he did more than just entertained us. You know, he did a lot for movies, and he had his causes that he believed in. He did a lot for movies like Sundance, which I went to Sundance. You know, thanks to him, I showed a movie that I did a long time ago, The Usual Suspects premiere in Sundance, and it's been one of those memories that I will cherish forever. So, and because of him, I have that memory. So there's a connection there. And he also did a lot of things for what he believed in, and you know, I think he's going to be a legend forever. Yeah.
Lots of tributes there, understandably, to Robert Redford. Yasmin, let me ask you, of course, these, red carpets are fun, but a lot of these movie makers, movie stars look towards award season and whether or not their films will be nominated. What do we think about One Battle After Another? Is it going to be up there when award season comes around for it?
Well, you're exactly right, and you'd imagine that films by Leonardo DiCaprio and Paul Thomas Anderson delight critics. They smash box office records. So together, these two are combining their forces and becoming a superpower of a film. And I suppose the film is out next week on the 26th of September. Obviously, we don't have any critic reviews just yet, but I would say that earlier this week, none other than Steven Spielberg praised the film, calling it insane and incredible, which is obviously high praise indeed. So yes, I definitely think it's one to watch when it comes round to award season next year. We're starting to see a few films trickle in like this one that we're likely going to be talking about in the coming months. So I definitely don't think this is the last time we've heard of this film.